The truth is, I never wanted to be a chef. And that's me being brutally honest. But I was born into a working class family. My father was a chef. My grandfather was a chef. My uncle was a chef. My brothers started out as chefs. And in those days, in the 70s, when you were born into humble beginnings, you tended to follow your father's footsteps. My dream became a very simple dream. 3 stars in Michelin and 5 red knives and forks. I wanted to replicate the greatest restaurants in France. Very few restaurants had that. Many years later, I won 3 stars in Michelin, but I had 4 black knives and forks. And for the next 3 years, I worked hard in the front of house. And in the 1998 guide, we won 3 stars with 5 red knives and forks. I'd realized my dream. The dream I'd had since I was 17 years old. Winning 3 stars was a very exciting journey, and maybe the most exciting journey of any young chef's life. And at the time I didn't realize, but they were just stepping stones to me discovering myself as a person. I don't need those stars to be Marco anymore. When I was young, they were me. They were my personality. That was my foundation. And I don't like the label of being classed as a celebrity chef, because in my opinion, celebrities tend to be celebrities because of their personality, because of their ability to project on screen. I'm not very good at projecting on screen. I'm just a cook. I'm not a celebrity. And most chefs on TV have never won 3 stars in Michelin, never mind winning 1 star. So they're there for their personalities, not for their abilities as a cook. Do I have a favorite food memory? Yeah. I have a lot with my mother. When I was young. Then one of the most magical moments was when I was a boy in Italy, watching them harvest the figs. And this farmer brought my mother some figs. I remember my mother tearing one open and watching them bleed their milk and visualizing that pink filling. And then my mother giving it to me, and I liked the taste, but I didn't like the stickiness of the milk of the figs. I didn't like the texture in my hands. And then, when I cast my mind back, my mother's favorite biscuit were fig rolls, which are today my favorite biscuit. My favorite is, we have a little concept called Badolino. Badolino is the name of the village from where my mother was from. And I dined there yesterday in one in Swindon, and it was deliciously simple and very busy. And I just thought it was amazing to seeing families sort of sitting down eating, whether it's a pizza or just a delicious lasagna or a cannelloni. And I just thought to myself, you know something? I'm much happier doing that, making food accessible within nice environments and enriching people's lives, rather than cooking at that 3-star level where you cook for strangers. A story is way more important than a recipe. A recipe can confuse you, but a story can inspire you. And that's what life's all about, is stories. Because it's those stories which inspire us to go and achieve what we have to achieve in life. It's those stories that make us dream. And success is born out of dreams. Look at food for what it is, not for what you want it to be. Let's not forget Mother Nature. She's the true artist. We're just the cooks.